guys, Truth with Ruth here. I am late putting this up. It's been one of those days. You know, one of those days where you just can't keep up. It just started off like me being just late for everything and just trying to catch up. Like I had to pick up some people at the airport. Man, I was supposed to take my mom to get a checkup, and I got my hair done, y'all see, and that takes some time, okay, because last night I had to take the braids out of my old install, so now I got my new install, and that took some time, but it's like all the way across town traffic. So y'all, I am here because what did I promise y'all? I promise y'all you gonna see my face every single day, okay, God willing. So Truth for Ruth here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right, so let's just start this off. This is very unexpected news, and it's just very sad. D'Angelo, R&B, neo soul, wonderful, amazing artist D'Angelo has passed at 51 years old. And it is alleged that he passed from pancreatic cancer. And you know, it's just one of those things where you I remember D'Angelo's music. You know, I remember the Voodoo album. Man, I remember all the songs. Brown Sugar, you know, what's that song? You're the lady. I forget the, it was just, he just had a beautiful voice. You're my lady. You're my lady. Doom, 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 doom. Man, so that was that whole neo soul era and stuff. But I mean, outside of the neo soul era, because I feel like that era kind of came and went, but people, the industry tried to put D'Angelo in that era, but D'Angelo is just music, like Michael Jackson, a Prince, you know. I put him along those type of people, you know, people that just exude, Jimi Hendrix, people that just exude music out their veins, you know. So D'Angelo was timeless, and his music, I pray, will go on forever and ever. Yeah, 51 years old. That's very young, and so I pray for him, his family. I pray for his family. Pray for his family at this difficult time, you know, in Jesus' name. So, all right, so yeah. So I'm sorry guys that I had to start that off so sad, you know, but it's one of those things where it's on your heart, it's on your mind, and it's like you get it out. And I know you guys probably saw the headlines too, so it's one of those things where it's very fresh, very sad, very sad. Yeah, so okay, so we will get on to our topic. So recently I saw Willow Smith give her 2 cents about dating. Now, I don't know if y'all heard this or not, but I'm going to play it. And you know what, y'all? I've been thinking about getting StreamYard, because, you know, so I can play these things for you guys. But then I'm really kind of scared because YouTube be telling people like, oh, like, yeah, you got to strike. I be scared. So I don't know what to play on my channel, what to not to play. But like, if any YouTubers watching me and you know like how I can find out before I just put it on my channel, find out if it's okay, like to post something on my channel, let me know, okay? But anyways, let me just play this real quick. So this is Willow Smith. She's basically talking about how, wow, nobody dates anymore. Nobody asks anybody on dates anymore. You don't hear that anymore. So she has really come to the assumption that like, wait a minute, what's going on? Like, how come this is the way it is? So I'm gonna play it, okay, guys? Let me just give me a second here.
Am I just delusional, or other people out on dates is kind of like old school. Like, the last time, I don't even remember the last time someone was like, hey, would you want to go on a date with me? Like, I'm gonna start saying it again. Okay, yeah, people still hang out in a romantic way, obviously, but like, to explicitly ask someone out on a date and use those specific words, especially someone that you don't really know that well, like, that's like a different kind of thing. Like, would you want to go out on a date with me? Like, when was the last time someone asked you that?
Okay, so I don't know if Willow is in touch with what is going on lately in the world. Okay, so people are being attacked. Women are being attacked when they reject a man. This is happening more and more and more. Now, of course, it's not all men that pursue a woman. No, of course. But it's happening enough where it is very, very disturbing. Okay, people are being attacked out in these streets. I just saw a post the other day. Some woman, I guess she was talking, she was saying hi to a guy was saying hi to her, and then I guess, he started feeling a little comfortable, and that's when he was like, hey, want to go out on a date? No, want to go out? Like, let's go out, let's go to dinner. And she was like, well, no, I'm sorry, I'm in a relationship. So she was just being cordial and nice, and and hey, how you doing? Yeah, like, talking about how you just talk about you just pass time conversation, right? The weather, a little chuckle about what's going on in the supermarket that you're both currently in, right? Buying groceries. So it was one of those type of like conversations, but then the guy thought, hey, I can ask her, we're comfortable, I can ask her out. And he did. Now, did he use the words, do you want to go out on a date with me? No, but it's still the same thing. Okay, he didn't say date, but he did say, hey, what about we go out for dinner and drinks, right? So he did ask her out. And she said, I'm sorry, no, I'm in a relationship. And then he was like, no, come on, like, and he's like, come on, let's go out. And she said, no, can't do it, but you have a wonderful day. He just continued on, and I don't know the words word for word because it was very whispery, but then he just continued on, and she was like, listen, we were cool. And you could tell, I guess he was being a little bit more aggressive. And you know how like the arm's length, like, so like, like this is arm's length, right? Like anything closer than this right here, it's a little too close, right? Now you're like up in my face. So like and I don't know what made her record it, but she started recording, right? So he was kind of up in her face, and she was trying to get away, and he kept following her, what have you, right? And basically she was like, hey, listen, no. And he kept on. Well, end result, he allegedly, well, this is what she said in the headline, he punched her. So, and that's not the only time. I remember there was a girl, oh my goodness, I know you guys probably seen this in the headlines, where there was a girl in a gas station, a bunch of guys came, one of the guys tried to talk to her, and she said no, and I forget what he did, but he attacked her very badly outside of the gas station. So, and now on the flip side, because it's not just, I'm not going against men, okay? So I don't want you guys to think it's like, oh, what are you just bashing men? It's all our fault, blah, blah, blah. Now, there's been nice men that would come up to women and be nice now, like, hey, hi, very cordial, not up, they're giving them enough space, talking, and they would get, because I saw this where a woman was so rude where she cursed the man out. You look broke. What are you in my face? What do you think I would talk to you? Like, look at you, look at me. How dare you even come approach me? Like, get the bloop, get the bloop, get the bloop. I don't curse, but get the bloop out my face. And he's like, whoa, okay, I'm out your face. I'm good. I'm done. And she cursed that man and made sure that she got, and this is another thing. People are taking out their phones and recording. And making a thing like, okay, that situation right there, and uploading. So, oh, look how he tried to talk to me with his dusty self. Look at him trying to talk to me. I got it. Look, psh, there he go. Who wants to go through that? So a lot of men is like, I really don't really want to talk to nobody like that where public is around and I can be embarrassed. Some people can take it and move away and go, okay, I'm going to get away from you. If you're going to take it there like that lady did, if you're going to take it there, I'm just going to get away from you. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to just get away from you. Now, on the flip side, some people are like, if you do not say yes to their advances, then it's like, oh, that's an embarrassment in itself. You don't even have to be aggressive, and now I'm going to attack you. So both sides it's crazy out here in these streets, right? And then we have social media. You know, I already talked about dating websites. Everything is so oversaturated. People don't have to try to talk to people ask people on dates in their face anymore. They don't have to, because now we got DMs, we got Snapchat, we got any type of social media. You can go on some sort of messaging and go, hey, how you doing? You're pretty. I like your face. I like your smile. Boom, here's some pictures of me. Oh, okay, here's some pictures of me. And then they have a private conversation. And people almost would rather do that than do something in public where you see a pretty girl and then you see a pretty woman or a pretty girl and you're like, oh, hey, how you doing? Because they don't know how it's going to be taken. See what I'm saying? So I almost understand why you're not seeing that in public. Do I think that it's gone away? No, I don't. I think that it's just happening on these different platforms, different social media platforms, and it's happening differently. So it's not happening as much in your face. That's the thing, okay? Yeah, if that makes sense. But, you know, and then she's, you know, and kudos to Willow. Willow's like, oh, I'm going to start doing it. And kudos to her that she's going to start doing it. That's what's up. Would I ask a guy out on a date? If I was single, would I ask a guy out on a date? I'm going to tell you something, right? I always would say no. And I never did until, how can I say this? I met my person, and then that's when okay, I'll tell you this. When I saw him, I was like, oh, you're my type. You're my type. Like, you're my type. And he's like, oh, I'm your type. Well, what's your type? You? And so, and I was old school. Let me tell you what I did. I wrote old school. Like mad old school, wrote on a piece of paper, like not let me get your IG, no. He asked me for that afterwards, but I hit him with the, hold on a second. Actually, I wrote, I did. And it was funny because, you know, it was one of those things where I could tell he was like, okay, like, you know, but, you know, he's just like, okay, this is new, this is different. And, you know, later on he did say, like, that never happened to me before. So, yeah, shout out, kudos to Willow. Willow, if you're doing that, you want to ask a guy or a girl or whatever, whatever you're into, if they want to go out, then girl, go ahead on and do your thing. Because when you know, you know. That's that thing. Like, when you know, when you feel it and you get that aura, like, yo, like, this what that's gotta be mine. You know what I mean? Like, that's gotta be mine type of thing. But I don't know. Let me know what y'all feel. Let me know how you're feeling. And hey, if there's a topic that you want me to hit, first of all, this is the thing. First, shout out to everybody, my subscribers that have newly subscribed to my channel. It's a brand new channel. Thank you so much. I promise to be here every day, and if I'm not here every day, that would be weird, because you guys are my first priority. So thank you so much. God willing, I'll be here every day. And just let me know what you want me to speak about, okay? Like, I'm gonna hit all topics, so just let me know, though. Let me know, like, hey, Ruth, can you talk about this? Can you talk about this, please? I will talk about anything you want me to talk about. All right? All right. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.